But where's he going to get enough money to build 6 ships secretly? Well, he remembered something very important. He had went and married one of the richest women in North America. He married her before he needed the money. But I've seen her picture, and man, she'd better have a lot of money, buddy. I'm sorry, Martha. So he asked her, will you help me? I need enough money to build 6 ships secretly. Well, you know she's going to help her husband, so evidently she just gave him her American Express card. Well, pretty soon he got those ships built. He's got to find sailors to sail them, and he finds them too. He's got to have a landing party, right? Someone has to go ashore and do the dirty work when they get there, and he finds them too. Well, pretty soon they're ready to go. And all 6 of those ships are secretly sailing down the inland waterway. And all 6 of those ships are flying the pine tree flag. Well, that's a good name for this flag, right? But they called those ships Washington's cruisers. Heck, I think I'd have called them Martha's cruisers, wouldn't you? I mean, she paid for them, didn't she? The landing party. Well, that's Colonel Christopher Gadsden's men. Well, they want to fly his flag from those ships too. His flag looks like this. The Gadsden flag. Well, this gets the attention of the Tea Party crowd now, but it also gets the attention of the IRS. So you got to be careful flying this one. Well, these men got there safely, went ashore, did in the British Guards, and took all those cannons and guns and brought them back to start our rebellion. But who were these guys? Colonel Christopher Gadsden's men. Well, follow them up through history just a couple more years. They become the United States Marines. So the next time you hear from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, remember, it all began on the beaches of the Bahamas under a rattlesnake flag. Well, now it's January 1776, and Washington is ready. He mounts up and joins the Philadelphia Light Horse Troop. They're going to escort him to Cambridge, Massachusetts, where he's going to take command of the Continental Army of the Colonies. The Philadelphia Light Horse Troop flag is still in the museum in Philadelphia. It's a gold silk flag with 13 blue and silver stripes painted over top of the king's colors that were in the corner. Maybe this is an omen of something to come. Well, these men, they got Washington safely to Cambridge, and when he arrived, there was 1,000 men waiting on their new commander to take command. And flying over their head was a flag no one had ever seen before. She's in your history books. It's called the Grand Union Flag. But where did this idea come from? Well, as I told you earlier in this point in our history, we thought we were English, part of Mother England, and proud of it. But boy, are we mad at the king over the tax. And to show the king just how mad we are, someone had the nerve to take one of the king's flags, the British Red Ensign. Remember, I showed this one to you earlier. They had the nerve to take one of the king's flags and sew 6 white strips of cloth to show that the colonies were united in the stripes, but separate from the king's colors in the corner. And we went to war under the Grand Union Flag.